Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Garage Football. This is our very first watch along. It's the Champions League round of 16 game between Atletico Madrid and Chelsea. Kick off in 5 minutes. So, look forward to this one. If anyone's watching, let us know your match thoughts, comments, predictions, etc. in the live chat. Should be a good one. This, Madrid flying high in La Liga, top of the table. Luis Suarez, John top scorer, and Chelsea since they've sacked Frank Lampard and they've got Thomas Tuchel in, been on a great run of form. So I'm looking forward to this one. Should be a. I mean, Madrid, they've usually under Simeone they're quite defensively resilient, but this season they've scored a few goals more than usual. They're, I think, the joint second top scorers in La Liga behind Barcelona. So, I'm expecting more goals than I usually would with Atletico Madrid playing. It should be a good one. Let us know your thoughts in the live chat. I think Chelsea will score. I think they're going to need to score tonight, being the away side. But I think Atletico Madrid might just sneak ahead and win 2-1. I think, but. We'll see how it goes. The team news is out. I think it looks like 4-4-2 for Atletico Madrid. So Oblak in goal, back four Llorente, Savic, Felipe, and Hermoso. Midfield of Carrera, Koke, Sal Niguez, and Lamar, and then front two of João Felix and Luis Suarez. For Chelsea, looks like 4-3-3. Edouard Mendy in goal, back four Azpilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger, and Alonso. Midfield three, Mount, Jorginho, and Kovacic. Olivier Giroud up front, and then Timo Werner and Callum Hudson-Odoi either side of him. Coming up to kill 3 minutes to go. As I say, should be a good one. Looking forward to this one. This game's being played in Romania, Bucharest tonight after Spanish authorities denied having the teams playing in Atletico Madrid. So could say a slight advantage for Chelsea because technically both sides are playing away today. But they're, as I said, they're going to need to. I think they're going to need to score Chelsea, especially with the threat that Atletico Madrid have on the break, and the two players really in form, particularly Luis Suarez. I think they'll score at Stamford Bridge. So I think Chelsea they need to definitely need to score tonight, in my opinion. Kick off in about a minute's time. Players are just coming out. Referees, officials, players about to come out. It's nights like this that you miss the crowd. That Champions League music going, crowd behind you. Obviously, shame none of that tonight. But hopefully, when it comes to next season, the crowds will be fully back, whether it's the full capacity stadiums or even half. Better than none. Players just lining up for the Champions League anthem. Let us know your score predictions, guys. As I say, I think Atletico Madrid will win 2-1. But I'm expecting a few goals. As I say, I think obviously Simeone's known as a more defensive, pragmatic manager, but they've been more open, or been more on the front foot at times this season. So expecting a couple of goals from them tonight. Apparently the game started, but I'm watching the game via the BT Sport website, so I think I'm a little bit behind than everyone else. 8-2, yeah. We'll see about that, Dennis. All right, here we go. We're underway. Right, Atletico on the halfway line, playing it forward. No, Dennis has joined us. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, mate. No problem. Yep, managed to finish up doing and come on Atletico.
Well, Mendy just saved Chelsea there. I'm a little bit. What minute are you on? I'm a little bit behind.
133, mate.
Oh, I'm ahead of you.
I've already told you my circumstances, mate. Need to check WhatsApp.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Hopefully we'll be joined
cool.
by hopefully we'll be joined by Charles later.
Yeah, Charles joined us later, and Dennis, a Chelsea fan, is going to be. Dean, a Chelsea fan, is going to be joining us as well.
Come on, Atletico. Right, bear with me 1 second, mate. I'm going to go get my drinks.
All right, no worries. Right, here we go. Internet's back working now. Chelsea with the ball. All right, coming up to 5 minutes. It's still 0-0.
Yeah, not sure what's going on your end. We just had a zoom in on Mason Mount walking off, pretty annoyed.
Yeah, I'm coming up to 5 minutes now.
Yeah, I'm at 4:50. 4:50.
Yeah, we're at the same time. Yeah, that's good.
Cool, good.
Yeah. BT Sport website's working for me now. Oh, Rudiger's got it.
Chelsea appear to be playing three at the back, or am I got that wrong? I have not looked at the lineups at all, lads.
Yeah, well, I think the UEFA, the UEFA website had it as a 4-3-3 for Chelsea and a 4-4-2 for Atletico Madrid, but I think both sides are quite fluid in their formations and the players they've picked. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a number of different lineups, like formations used tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna full disclosure. I have not watched Atletico Madrid since they knocked Liverpool out of the Champions League. That was the last Atletico Madrid game I watched.
Yeah.
So my knowledge of them is not going to be good. I just quite like them.
Well, I've read a little bit about them today because again I haven't watched them much, but they're a lot more attacking this season. They still obviously got that pragmatic style that Simeone likes, but they're the second top scorers in La Liga behind Barcelona, so they're scoring more. Obviously, Luis Suarez is the joint top scorer along with Lionel Messi, so Barcelona must be kicking themselves. They got rid of him.
Oh, mate. It was. I know there's no such thing as a free transfer because he would have got millions in a signing bonus, but what a coup by Atletico.
Unreal.
What a coup.
Mount's taking a corner, easily cleared.
Yeah. I think Atletico got as well. Their main man for me is the keeper, Oblak. Phenomenal keeper, and Benfica must be screwing. They let him. They thought they got a steal on their hands when they got, I think, 10 million. They got off Atletico for, and he then became their number one within a year, and hasn't looked back.
Yeah, it's probably worth 10 times that now. Maybe not today because of COVID and stuff, but still, he's a phenomenal keeper.
Absolutely phenomenal goalkeeper. Thinking about it, last few years, Slovenia have had some fantastic keeper. Him and Handanovic.
Yeah, well,
shame about the rest of the Slovenian side.
Yeah, well, but in Benfica, I'm sure you've seen it, Dennis. If they're like sold 11 or something, then Porto, Sporting Lisbon, their sold 11s are just absolutely unreal.
Yeah, sold 11 for that. FC Basel in
Basel, yeah, that's good.
Basel's one is mental as well. You got Salah, Shaqiri, Xhaka, who's a good player. It's not. He is a good player. He's just maybe not the best. And again, there's so many bloody others like that. Like I think it was either Wolfsburg. I think it was Wolfsburg's like sold 11 as well a while back.
Yeah, there's De Bruyne and Dzeko.
Yes, I think Dzeko was playing for Wolfsburg when he was in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, I'm sure it was them before he joined City.
Always used to be my go-to signing on FM11. Keep West Ham up, break the bank, get Edin Dzeko, you're sorted.
I on FM11. I usually start at West Ham and then as one save, and then another save I'll play as someone else. And that was the season that Roy Hodgson got sacked from Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2010-11. And I thought, well, how hard can it be to make them, competitive? Let's say that way. And I bought Jermaine Defoe from Tottenham for like 12 million or something. He was my top scorer, and then we won the league.
Yeah. Mate, my FM11, when I was people here for the Atletico Watchalong, but I'll tell you briefly. My FM11, I had the save to end all saves. It went on for like I think 20 odd years until I think I had it. So I got the.
Oh, they're in behind Madrid. Oh, easy help out Mendy. Good handling. Sorry, carry on, mate.
Mendy's been a good bloody signing for them. So yeah, we are supposed to be watching the watch along, but so instead of buying it, someone had it in my hall's residence and burned a copy of it. Well, not a copy, sorry, I burned it onto our discs, onto the hard drive. So everyone got installed by the same one, and everyone it was luck of the draw if it worked or not. Because some people it didn't work because it was like thingy, but it worked for me. So we downloaded it and. In fact, I think he gave me the disc. I was the last one, being W last name. He gave me the disc. It worked on mine. And yeah, I started off as York City. Bearing in mind, I hadn't ever played Football Manager before. I played Championship Manager and Total Club Manager, but never this Football Manager before. So I was like, I'll start off at a random non-league. So I start off as York. I was undefeated for 2 seasons as York City manager. Like undefeated, but finished 3rd in League 2.
Hudson-Odoi.
Oh, I'm a little bit behind you still, I think.
I'm on 10 minutes 50.
Oh yeah, you're 30 seconds ahead of me, mate. So build up now.
That's Kovacic. About 30 yards out. That's Aspilicueta, isn't it? Hudson-Odoi on the right. They're keeping the ball well, Chelsea. They just got to obviously keep doing that. It's going to be hard to break down this Atletico Madrid side. I mean, as I said, they're more attacking this season, but still got that defensive solidity that Simeone likes. So, a perfect combination, really. Be great attacking and defensively solid. That's what.
How long do you reckon Simeone will stay at Atletico? There's always linked with jobs, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's got everything. He's been there for a number of years. Was he highly successful?
Won the league. Just hasn't won the Champions League.
Yeah, I think if he wins the Champions League, then possibly, because what else can he do there? But would he have this control at another club?
No,
remains to be seen.
He's a legend at Atletico, isn't he?
Yeah,
played there most of his career.
Yeah, I mean, he's been linked with a lot of jobs, but I don't think he's actually.
He always got linked with Arsenal. He was always Arsenal. Union, and it's like it would have probably ruined him.
Yeah, I don't think it'd suit Arsenal because even though he's been more attacking this season, he's pretty pragmatic as a manager. I don't think it suits Arsenal's philosophy. You could say. Yeah. But anyway, it's Chelsea tonight, not Arsenal. Yeah. Arsenal on Thursday. Catch our watch.
That is Thursday, mate. That is Thursday. So to cut this short quick right away, so I've done that typical thing I do, I over-explain it. I started off as York City, was undefeated for 2 seasons, but lost the playoff final. So class act is not undefeated for 2 years then. Was about to fly and take him up to League 2, but got offered the Derby job, who was struggling in the Championship, kept him up, took him up. The 4th season at Derby got them the Europa League. So we're in like 2017 by now. Then in the end, I take over West Ham, win the Premier League with West Ham.
Brilliant.
Eventually took over West Ham, won the Premier League with West Ham. Never really won anything else other than the League Cup, I think, or one Premier League and a couple of League Cups with West Ham, and decided to take a punt on taking over PSG. Won the title in my first year, then finished mid-table and got fired. And then by then, when I was job hunting for the next job, the game died and I got FM12. And that was where I took Crew to Europe. So, but I just stuck with Crew for a long time rather than jumping and skipping.
Yeah, fair enough.
Silly tackle by I believe Chilwell.
Yeah, Yeah, mine's buffering now. Just over 13
On,
minutes.
I believe I don't know who that is. Korea, that's it. No, not even Korea. Korea is equal. I don't know who got fouled for Atletico. I'm just going to call him Atletico 1.
Oh, they've just gone close. Just seeing the replay. Suarez plays it in, goes past Mendy. Mendy leaves it. We shouldn't have left that one. It goes wide.
Good foraging there by Suarez, just having it here.
Yeah, it was very tenacious, and Luis Suarez was seen from his days at Liverpool.
Just who was that coming in on the far post? Again, quality watch along for people watching. You got someone who does not know who half the players are.
All right, 15 minutes. I think Chelsea would have settled this 15 minutes 0-0 after that amount of time. And Lorenzo had about to take a throw in near Madrid's goal. This is probably how it's going to play out. I think Chelsea having a lot of the ball, but they've got to be wary of Atletico Madrid's speed on the João. Got João Felix. Suarez has got that bit of pace.
I totally forgot he existed. João Felix. Another one of Benfica. They kept hold of people.
He's starting to show his talent. I think he was injured from what I read last season, but this season he's started showing a bit more of his potential, which is good to see.
If he can get prominent, then rather than having the new Ronaldo, Messi with Haaland and Mbappe, we've also got João Felix in the ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's much closer to being the third best player in the world than Ibrahimovic or Suarez ever were. I'd say it was always a contender of who's the best. Is it who's the best for the rest? Is it Suarez?
Right, Kovacic about 30 yards out. Jorginho now plays out wide to Aspilicueta.
Very good ball by Kovacic, I have to say.
No, Werner's got it now. 1-2 is Giroud. Werner goes down. That's not a penalty, surely. Nah. No, he just fell over.
Well, he does play for Chelsea.
Good move though by Chelsea. Yeah, just when they get those attacking positions, just got to be so precise because, as we said, Atletico Madrid's defence, they're pretty awesome. Hudson-Odoi out wide, crosses it. Oh, well defended. Well, great defender at the near post. I've just gone 17.5 minutes.
I'm on 17. It's just jumps though. I've just had Werner on the floor, so I've missed the Werner going down challenge. I think I was having some of the BT Gremlins you were having earlier.
Yeah. Money's back in the machine now, so it's working now. Oh, what poor clearance that is. Werner's got it now. Alonso. He's back in favour now. Alonso and Aspilicueta, isn't he, since Tuchel took over. Werner's got it. Werner's a left-hand side. He's done well there. Had three defenders around him. Forces the corner.
Again, a wee bit behind you. Chelsea are just knocking it about at the minute.
Yeah, they're doing well so far.
Taking ball retention.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what they've got to do. And then when they get near in those attacking areas and penalty area, got to be precise and be clinical. Werner's done well there, forced a corner. Mount's about to take it. Set pieces might be an opportunity for Chelsea as well. Takes it short. Hudson-Odoi. Jorginho. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Tries to find Mount inside the left of the penalty area, but just a little bit too hard. It goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah, Matt. Sorry, 1 second. Just to find someone.
Yeah, just see the replay of Werner going down again. That's a little tug on the arm, but not enough for a penalty for me. As Andy Townsend famously said, "Not for me, Clive."
Not for me, Clive. Well, and then his other one is, "It's one of them for me, Clive. It's just one of them." What does that mean?
It's just one of them, yeah.
It's just one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, oh God, whatever famous. BT is a bit like, because obviously Champions League, it's the ITV Sports, where, on the Euro 2004, there was David Pleat couldn't get the words out of his mouth about someone wearing a long sleeve shirt with a short sleeve shirt over the top of it. Like, I think it's the first person ever to wear it was like a player from, I think Holland was wearing like a long sleeve top underneath his football shirt, and he kept going long, short shirt, sleeve shirt, short sleeve shirts, long shirt, shorts, and something. And it was just like Padilla and Skinner just ripped the hell out of it on their fantasy football.
No, I bet they did.
That and Andy Townsend's ramblings, yeah, that's standard ITV commentary.
It's 20 minutes gone, still 0-0. But yeah, they're doing the right, Chelsea, I have to say. Being technically both sides of the away side, playing in Romania, aren't they? But doing well so far. Kovacic has got it. On the left-hand side, plays in Alonso. That's Kovacic. So Christensen playing it forward. That's the thing, but that's the thing about Tuchel, Dennis, that he's brought in a few players out from the cold, didn't he? Mentioned Alonso, Azpilicueta, and then the two centre-backs tonight, Rudiger, is definitely out of favour under Lampard and Christensen as well.
Christensen was so out of favour, he practically had his contract torn up in parts, didn't he? Yeah, exactly. Again, it's new manager does that, like bringing someone in from the cold. We've had that quite a few times at West Ham. Looking taken over, bringing Di Canio back in. Obviously, this isn't quite as high profile or brilliant. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the Tuchel's a very different manager to Lampard, and I know that could be the most obvious Owen thing I'm ever going to say, but completely different. Whereas Lampard, and again, I'm using what my understanding is rather than actual facts. So if Fat Frank is watching this and I get it wrong, I'm sorry, mate. But
I doubt he is.
He's like when you look at him, like in the dressing rooms with Derby and Chelsea, he wants to be. I think he wanted to be one of the lads still. What I got from that, like, because some of the players he probably knows from his playing days, so he was a bit conflicted in his man management. Whereas Tuchel don't give a you know what. You heard about the stories when he was at Dortmund of making players crawl across the floor.
Yeah.
Like if you don't give 110% effort in training, you don't care. And his reputation speaks for itself. Like, again, he got continental football with Mainz. So happens I happen to be having this t-shirt. You got them into the Europa League, and they were in the title contention for a little bit in the 10-11 seasons we were talking beforehand. So he's a damn good manager. Just obviously PSG is a bit of a poison chalice for me.
Yeah, well, it's been for a number of managers. Unai Emery been another one.
Laurent Blanc, the only person to really succeed there and lead.
Oh, Kovacic.
Was
Alonso's got it. Takes a shot, easily saved by All Black.
Yeah, I've just had the Mount foul, which he's having a bit of a strop about.
How many minutes? I'm 24 and a half minutes, someone.
miles ahead of me, 23:20, about a minute behind you. Just to think we're only 10 seconds out to begin with. We'll have R2D2 on in a bit, and he'll be on the 10th minute.
He'll be watching the 2012 final against Bayern Munich.
Well, no, he'll be watching the Europa League game, Atletico versus Chelsea. Oh, Bayern have gone 2-0 up.
Yeah, that's just come up. Yeah. Yeah, kept a lot of the ball. Chelsea, as we said, 67%. That's not a surprise at all.
Not quite as much as Brighton kept against Palace last night, but it'll do.
Oh yeah, what derby is that? What derby is that called? The M23 derby. Yeah, something like that. Anyway,
the derby that never was.
That doesn't make sense. Anyway, back to Champions League football. Alonso's go on the left. Plenty of space. Crosses it in. Good cross. Oh, Giroud. Well defended. Well defended again. That's the thing. They're defending for their lives, Atletico Madrid. Been that way for a number of years. So, we've got when Chelsea do get around the penalty area, we've got to be so precise with their movement and their touches, get players in the box. If it's just Giroud on his own, he's going to have no chance, no matter how good he is, obviously, in the air. Need support around him.
Well, Chelsea passing it around the back now where I am, so normality is resumed.
Yeah, Rudiger's got it halfway line. So plenty of touches. So it's Christensen who's got it now. That wide to Aspilicueta.
Just thinking about it, it's very much light and day. And again, feel free to shoot me down, Chelsea fans. But my understanding was keeping hold of the ball was a bit of a problem under Lampard. My understanding, and admittedly, I've only seen us play you. That's the only time I've really watched Chelsea play. But the amount of Chelsea keeping the ball there is ridiculous.
You've got plenty of space opening up here. Aspilicueta's got it. Capped him out to Hudson-Odoi. He's got a point to prove. Hudson-Odoi got taken off, didn't he?
Yeah.
At the weekend.
Yeah. Kovacic does a great defence splitting ball in 27 minutes. Go straight through to the keeper. Giroud's hair looking pristine as usual.
Oh, we're on the same time now. So
Yeah.
Kovacic just passed it. Yeah. We're at the same time now.
Oblak's winding up Giroud with the ball at the minute. But yeah, Giroud's hair is a perfect mint condition.
When has it never been?
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Oblak kicks it forward. Suarez and Christensen go up. It's well defended by Christensen.
Handball against number 11, whose name I don't know.
Get the team sheet in front of you. That's Lamar.
I'm tempted to make the same old joke about the singer, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, please don't. I've heard it enough times.
I remember when Lamar was linked with Liverpool a few years ago. My mate was a Liverpool fan, kept sending Lamar like gifs of Lamar saying he's signing today, and then when he didn't sign, it was just like you put us through that for literally nothing. Hudson-Odoi does very well to pick out Jorginho, who puts in a poor ball, going to be honest.
I think I'm behind you now. I was ahead. Now I'm behind you now.
Just coming up to 29 minutes.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the 28 minutes. Mine froze a little bit. Back to 29 minutes now. Hudson-Odoi runs out of play.
I'm just about to have that pass. It's stuck. I'm just going to refresh again. Yeah. Giroud's walking away smirking at the minute, and another goal kick for the keeper. So.
Oblak clears it forward. Suarez. Llorente on the ball or fullback. Cleared up the pitch. Rudiger's got it. Just whacks it old school down the line. Good header by Werner. They seem to be linking well so far, Giroud and Werner, from what we've seen. That needs to continue. She in Madrid's final third. Alonso to Kovacic. Again, he's had a lot of touches. Christensen to Azpilicueta. Hudson-Odoi. Mount. Well defended. That's the thing. You think you got a sniff at Atletico Madrid, and then they just pounce on you like a rat on cheese. It's half an hour gone. Not as many chances as I thought there'd be.
I don't think there's been a single chance, really, is there?
Not from. Well, technically, been shots on target, but none now. But none that you'd really write home about. There wouldn't be any highlights package after the game. You know what I mean? We'll analyse at half time.
Certainly not. I can't imagine there being 5 minutes added on at the end of this half. So.
I think Chelsea do need to score tonight, even if they do end up losing the game. Even if they lose 2-1, I think they've got to score tonight at some point. Easier said than done though against this Atletico Madrid side, as we've said.
Yeah, definitely easier said than done, and a bit of that second leg magic as well from Atletico.
Yeah, you know it. All right, Christensen's got it in Chelsea's defensive third. Plays it back to Mendy. Tries to find Alonso. Ball bounces over Alonso. Wimbledon tennis bounce. Tennis court bounce.
I know that feeling all too often, Marcus. Don't worry.
Oh dear. All right, Llorente's back to take the throw in. First time Atletico Madrid have been up this far at the pitch for at least 20 minutes, I'd say. Well, he's done well. Takes us to the byline. Oh, as well. Chelsea got thrown in. They've done well there. There were 4 players around him, Llorente, so Chelsea did well to snuff him out.
They've got a lot of nous in their fullbacks in Alonso and Azpilicueta. A lot of titles, not a lot of experience. So they're going to know how to win those little throw-ins and things like that.
No, it is here. Azpilicueta. It's Koke, the captain, down for Atletico Madrid.
Oh, got a fantastic anecdote about Koke. Beautiful. Liverpool fan I used to work with that was very delusional. He always used to make these outlandish comments about players that he had never heard of in the build-up to Liverpool games in Europe. And one of the ones he famously said before the Europa League final in 2016 is, "We're going to make him look like Coke Zero." And then he did an absolute stormer, didn't he? So then he lived in infamy. And it was really funny. He always denied saying it. And everyone in the office was like, "We all heard you. Every one of us heard you say it. You made a big song and dance about it." It was like, "Never said it. Fake
On
news."
for Suarez. Oh, it goes out of play. There was a chance there. I think it was about 4-4, I think it was.
Yeah, I've just seen it dribble out of play. It sort of came to nothing, really.
Yeah, there was a chance. Definite chance.
But yeah, so Coke Zero. We're going to make him look like Coke Zero, mate. And then...
Yeah, that ball wasn't much better.
Oh, man. Well, he lives off the one thing that he called right, which was Sturridge's winner against Wales in Euro 2016. He lives off that thing that he called it, that Sturridge would win the game for us that day.
All right, Jorginho has got the ball back to Rudiger.
Alonso is getting a lot of space on the left if you can find him.
Yeah. I think that's probably Atletico Madrid's tactic, is just to let those players have it out wide, just pack the centre of defence.
Also, don't want to be that guy, but just observation. It really annoys me that Rudiger's number 2. Same with Winston Reid, centre back being number 2. That is your right back's number.
Well, it's better than who wore number 9, Boularus, a few years ago.
Oh yeah, Boularus. Well, we had Tarico did that for us one game. He wore the number 9 shirt for no reason, and Patricio wearing number 11 does my nutting as well.
Yeah, but that's not a bad reason, because Carl Ikeme, I think it was, he had to retire because of cancer, I think it was.
Oh right. Oh,
and he was the number 1 at Wolves, so that's why Patricio's number 11.
Okay, well, rather than him being number 11, take another goalkeeper's number, like 13 or 31 or something
12,
like that.
12,
yeah, like another keeper's number, not the number 11, which for me is your left winger. Is your number 11 is your left winger.
Yeah, it's most different overseas, isn't it? Where
well, it's like because number 10 is like your main man, whereas here number 10, England number 10 is like one of your 2 strikers. 10 and 9 are the strikers, whereas on the continent 7 is a striker.
Yeah, it's well defended by Chelsea again.
Very well, Jake. He was running through there. Jorginho, that was, and they've won a good free. Don't know I'm saying it, but they've done well to win a free kick there as well. You know, Mount's done well there.
Yes, yeah. Jorginho tries to find Alonso on the left again. Good touch. Back to Jorginho. Tries to find Hudson-Odoi. Oh! Just couldn't get on the end of it. It's a great pick out though, Jorginho.
Literally a couple of inches in it.
Looked onside, just checking the replay. Yeah, he was well onside. Oh, that's unlucky, yeah. Again, load of space out there for Hudson-Odoi. Well picked out by Jorginho. Tuchel's happy with that, I think. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Yeah, I think he's happy with that. Then breaks his kneecaps afterwards. So I think he's happy by the look of it. But they're the balls. I mean, you're right, Dennis. They're having plenty of space. Hudson-Odoi on the right, Alonso on this left-hand side. Just got to get bodies in the box. Quick crosses, I'd say. Again, easier said than done. This is the danger for Chelsea. If they give the ball away in their third, those short counter attacks, as we saw when Suarez nearly got the end of it.
They waste the chance, don't they? Yeah, the commentator just said it. Slowish and sluggy, and not sluggish and not creating enough.
Yeah, set up for both sides. Here's Alonso again. Tries to find Mount as well, defended by Lorenzo.
Savic had that covered in the middle as well, so that was a bit of a non-starter for Mount, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's having such a great career, Savic at Madrid, number 15.
Another.
Oh, well saved, Oblak. Well saved, straight at him, but hit with some venom.
Yeah.
Hudson-Odoi, Azpilicueta. He hit that well, Werner, albeit straight at Oblak.
There's not a lot more we could have done. Didn't have anyone up with him. He's not exactly going to take it on his on his right. And even then, he's not really at the angle.
We're just seeing the replay. Oh, he hit that with some venom. Yeah. Oblak's done well there. Because he easily could have hit that, towards the penalty spot, but it was straight back at
the only other thing he had is it wasn't the best angle for it. It's the toe poke of doom. You don't know where it's going. The keeper don't know where it's going.
No, he's having strong hands. So that's probably the best chance of the game, I'd say.
That's the chance of the half, really.
And even
Atletico have had almost chances, as in like they've put a dangerous ball in, or they've cut Chelsea through, but then misplaced a pass, or the ball's gone over Suarez's head, or they haven't quite made it to the post.
No, I'm just going to try and get the stats up, actually, because I don't think there'll be many shots.
Lamar's won a free kick, and I think this is going to be the first booking.
Yeah, I've just seen that as well.
No, he's not getting. He's keeping his cards in his pocket. But Coke's doing what a captain should do. He's saying 1-2-3, pointing 1-2-3.
Suarez won the free kick there.
Oh, he makes a meal of it. I'm gonna be honest, and he holds the wrong leg. He's doing a Grealish.
There's a few players Chelsea tonight got to be wary of that are on yellow cards. If they get booked, they miss the next match. So of those start, Jorginho, he's on the yellow. I think it's 2 yellows, and then the third yellow is the suspended. Yeah, so he'll miss the next match if he gets a yellow. Kovacic, again, if he gets a yellow, he'll miss the second leg, and Mason Mount, surprisingly, as well.
Well, if they lose any one of those 3, they're in a bit of trouble, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
If they lose 2, they're in a world.
Well, Chelsea are in here. If they can play it quickly. Alonso.
Kovacic.
That's a great cross. Mount. Oh. Should he have took a touch there?
100% should have taken a touch. 100%.
Not for the first time. Alonso with a raking ball. Plenty of space. Lorena
they're
doesn't
leaving
get
him.
near
They're leaving him acres over there.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's caught in 2 minds there, Mount. I think at one stage he looks like he's going to take the volley and then tries to lay it off to Giroud or have Werner at the back post. But in the end, just sails over the crossbar.
Indeed.
Oh, they're in here, Atletico Madrid. Oh, was that Suarez? Oh, that's well defending. That's Rudiger at the back there. That's awesome defending.
Brilliant defending. Absolute machine from the man that apparently got Lampard sacked.
Well, suddenly, Dennis, this last 2-3 minutes, the game's opened up finally.
It's really opening. I think they're both saying, you know what? Let's take the clamps off, or take the
Yeah, take the handbrake off as
whoever that was had a fullback screaming for it to his right. Savic with a tackle foul you need to give. And again, saying good career, and also another one of my stalwart must signings on Football Manager over the years. Not so much now. Now his price has gone through the roof, but when he was at Fiorentina, I believe it's Fiorentina, it was an absolute essential signing.
It was. Carrera was in there for Atletico Madrid. Again, it's those short counter attacks. They're the ones that sort of effort. Well, it wasn't even effort, but when Suarez was attempted to be played through, and then that one there, Chelsea, they lost the ball in their own third, and that's where Atletico Madrid are by far their most dangerous so far.
Indeed.
Yes, Rudiger on the halfway line, back to Christensen. That's for the quitter. That's a Rudiger. Just waiting for those balls, those diagonal balls. They're waiting all the time. It seems to be their tactic, Chelsea. Been a few times in there where Alonso's had it from Jorginho.
They've realising that they're leaving him. They're leaving him.
The referee's just holding play there.
Chelsea, Giroud is complaining about something.
Not sure what that's about. The referee's playing on anyway.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I've just heard they're waiting for a VAR check, but haven't said what it was.
Yeah, same, yeah. I'll play on anyway. Chelsea win the ball back again.
Carry on regardless.
Alonso on the left. Wins a throw. Yeah, it's still 0-0, but I think Chelsea. But they'll be happy with how it's gone. They haven't been outplayed at all. They've been by far the most dangerous side, albeit limited chances.
Yeah, I mean that chance for Werner is probably a lot better than. The more you think about it, the more of a bigger chance it is, and he does well to get the shot off. Equally, there was no one would have been if someone was running in off the defender's shoulder, tapping because Oblak ain't getting that.
Yeah,
sadly, the option was not there, and that's where I think Chelsea have set up to sort of just do what they're doing right now: short passes around the opponent's area. And Atletico are thinking, let's hold steady and get them on the counter late on when they get tired. The longer this game goes on, I think there'll be more need for Chelsea to score.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think they'll feel the pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Unless they could get one before half time. Jorginho, Aspilicueta, Hudson-Odoi. 1-2 with Mount. Oh, Mount's in. Right inside of the box. Oh, well defended again. Another good move by Chelsea. A little bit quicker. Their build-up play there. I think that's what they did need to try and do.
Yeah, again, that's one of those box crowding. That's Atletico's tactic. They just crowd the box.
Sound Niguez with the interception there. Done very well, the centre midfielder. Him and Lukaku have got a lot to do with, especially with Lamar and Carrera as well. Those midfield four, they've got a lot to do tonight.
Lot to do tonight, definitely.
But they're coping well so far. Corner in. This is probably the last chance of the first half.
There's only 1 minute of added on time, and it's only been the last. Only the last 5 minutes.
Exactly. Mount whips it in. Is that a foul? Yeah. Player goes down.
Yeah, they'd look pretty bloody blatant. I believe it was. It couldn't have been Mount. I thought I was about to say I believe it was Mount, but it couldn't have been. He whipped the ball in. I think it was
it's not that quick. Heads his own.
I just saw a flash and what looked like an 8. So I was like,
yeah, Aspilicueta. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kirke, the captain, went down.
Captain on captain.
A minute's gone. Is that half time? Yep, half time it is. Well, 45 minutes gone. Atletico Madrid 0, Chelsea 0. Thoughts, Dennis? Obviously not a completely goal fest, but what are your thoughts so far?
It could have been. I mean, I think Chelsea are changing their identity. They way they play for a more patient, possession-based football. I think there's also an element of Chelsea thinking, right, let's get through this.
Yeah.
And with Atletico, it's bide our time. We've got the talent up top. We just need to, not concede. Chelsea's firepower isn't really all that.
Famous last words.
No. I'm saying that compared to the Chelsea years that have gone by, at the minute, the attacking talent on the pitch is not to the standard of what you had or what they could have had. Would Abraham be doing any better than Giroud? Possibly not. But equally, you got Timo Werner playing out on the wide when he signed ideally as a centre forward, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And if you ask a Chelsea fan, would they rather Hazard and a 10 in that game? Imagine Hazard and a 10 running in for that Werner chance. 100% it would have been better. But it is what they've got. They've got some fantastic talent in their team. Just it's not quite ticking, not quite clicking. That's the issue.
Absolutely. Let's bring Charles in.
Oh my God, he is here. R2D2 with his bookcase.
All right, Charles. I would say you missed loads, but that wasn't the case in that first half, mate. I think me and Dennis were just saying Chelsea have had the better of things, but playing the ball. But I think Atletico Madrid are just letting them have it. Because Atletico Madrid don't need to score tonight, really. And Chelsea being their wayside, that they have to, really.
Yeah, well, I've just seen the other game, 3-0 Bayern Munich, so it looks like we chose the wrong game this week.
Too late now.
Too late. I'm sure there'll be a lot of drama in the second half for sure.
Yeah, well, I think I mean Dennis has been just saying Chelsea have being the obviously both sides are playing away from home technically, but the away team in this game. They've got to go out and score, haven't they? And I think they've tried to, but Atletico Madrid have just put their wall up, going, no, Gandalf, Lord of the Rings, you shall not pass, so far.
Are they playing 3 at the back with the wing backs?
No, I don't think either side are.
Oh, initially it looked like it, but that was more because Aspilicueta was coming a little bit central when they were passing it amongst the back. No, they've got Christiansen and Rudiger has had a bloody good game. Some absolute quality defending towards the end when Atletico put the ball in the box.
Yeah.
And Mendy, what little bit shot from distance they've had, Mendy's been all over. Similar, Oblak had a thumping palm clearance from a Werner strike across goal that if he had someone up with him, really should have been a side. He should have been across and attacking, but there was just no one home. All in all, it's been a bit of a drab affair first half, but it's a cagey game. Hopefully, last 5 minutes is what we're going to see moving forwards.
Has Juarez had any chances at goal? Any real clear-cut chances?
No, he was nearly played in, and that's what me and Dennis have been saying, that Atletico Madrid have looked far dangerous when they've won the ball high up in those short counter attacks when Chelsea have given the ball away or miscontrolled or whatever. So I think that's how they're going to try and penetrate Chelsea and just letting Chelsea have the ball. I think there was one time, Dennis, when it was like 65% possession.
Yeah, Chelsea have kept a lot more of the ball than, from my understanding, they did under Lampard. Feel free to correct me. I don't really watch Chelsea an awful lot, going to be honest with you guys. But on Suarez, he did do one thing of note. In Suarez, we all know, being a little cheeky bugger that he is, went down. He did get fouled, but he went down in a move that Jack Grealish or Salah would have been proud of, holding the wrong leg to try and get someone booked. Koke was doing the... So I need to move my hand because reason out for doing the thing booking. But yeah, that was the other thing of note Suarez is doing. He's been, I think there may be a small tactic of trying to wind up certain Chelsea players. We went over their three midfielders are all booking away from being suspended, and I don't know how essential they are to how they play, but I can imagine that if you lose two of those players, you're in a bit of trouble.
I mean, looking at the lineups, it looks like a lot of the key attacking chances that Chelsea get today, it's all going to be down to Mount and how he deals with that sort of centre of midfield. How's he been playing?
Yeah, I've been impressed by him. Probably their best player, I'd say. I think him and Alonso have had a lot of the ball. Been really, but and that's the thing. But they've played well, Chelsea, so far. But in terms of goalmouth action, there's been one shot by Werner, which was well saved by All Black, and even that's hard to call a real chance because it was an acute angle with his left foot. So I wouldn't say it was a gilt-edged chance. And then I think can't remember who it was, Dennis. I think maybe Jorginho Kovacic had a shot out wide. Outside the box. But that was again a routine save. So.
I'm surprised that they've got Hudson-Odoi back in the lineup. I remember Tuchel saying the other day that he was not impressed with his work rate the other day, and that's why he got subbed off.
Sorry, lads, had a bit of feedback there. I don't know what was going on. There was some Kovacic was trying some good acute balls on the left hand side, and they've been playing Alonso in. But it's interesting you mentioned about Mount, because I'm in a WhatsApp group with two Chelsea fans, and they seem to be in agreement that Mason Mount is a waste of space.
Really?
Yeah, that's their beliefs. I have sent them a link to watch this. But they really don't like. They really do not rate Mason Mount at all. They say he's a hard working, but they don't like him. I don't know if that's them just being negative or being annoyed that they haven't scored 4 goals yet. I don't know.
No, I don't know. Yeah. Well, obviously, none of us are. Not the three of us aren't Chelsea fans, but I think he's.
I think they're being harsh on him. I don't think he's played badly, but at the same time, I'm like. Some of the decision making, such as late in the half, it was take a touch instead of blasting it, and it just goes in row Z, which I think was a chance you were talking about. Just as I started getting loads of feedback, so I think that's what you're asking me. So do apologise, wasn't ignoring you.
I've just gone on the BBC Sport, and obviously they've got the live sort of text commentary and stuff. Half time, 0-0. The half time whistle goes. Not a classic. Couldn't have said it any better, personally.
Well, judging by the stats of that game, it looks like Atletico was sitting so deep and obviously just trying to get anything on the counter against Chelsea, which is obviously the tactic that they used when they dismantled Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool on the attack, going for it, and then they just countered anything, and they do it really well. Atletico, it's one of their strong suits. So I wouldn't be surprised this game ends up going 1-0 towards Atletico.
One of them's commented they're annoyed that I called them a waste of space. I do apologise. I have skim read the chat, and they didn't say waste of space. I think what they said was they lack quality. He lacks quality, but he also referred to him as a headless chicken. So.
Yeah, I mean,
very harsh.
I'm not going to claim.
Jury's out.
I'm not going to claim to be a Chelsea, Chelsea nutter or anything like that. But I mean,
None of us are, mate.
Yeah, but yeah, from what I've seen from him, playing for England and just playing against West Ham and teams like that, he seems like a very good, nippy, creative midfielder, and seemingly one of their better players this season. But again, I don't really watch them as much as the fans do. But yeah, we know how fickle Chelsea fans can be.
I don't think it's a case of being fickle. I think what it could be is that obviously there was a reputation that Mount. There was memes about it constantly. Like Lampard was very high up on Mount, no matter how good or bad he played. So maybe there's a carryover from that in Chelsea fans in general. I think he's a good player. Do I think he is fantastic? No. Do I think he's world class? No. I think that he wouldn't get into our midfield as it stands, but that's again because he's a different player to how we play. But yeah, I'm in a WhatsApp group with two Chelsea fans that did not call him a waste of space, but did say that he lacks quality and compared him to a headless chicken. So I think that's more on his decision-making skills, which again, I elaborated on earlier when I mentioned about taking a touch in the box instead of firing first time. Decision-making is a big thing that he lacks.
Watch him set up the winner now.
Watch him set up the winner.
Well, I mean, you look at the bench that Chelsea have, and there's a lot of attacking quality. So if Atletico are sitting deep and being defensive, then it might be well worth bringing on someone to kind of accentuate that attack. I mean, you could bring on Pulisic. I know Ziyech doesn't get a good rap recently, but you can put him in, put Abraham in. He might get a goal or two. So they've got a lot of decent attacking options. They've just got to. I mean, they've got to be wary of that counter attack from Atletico, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's I don't think Atletico Madrid are going to be playing through the thirds today. I think they're just going to sit deep, be in the home side. They don't need to score. You get past us. We're not going to join you.
Classic.
Yeah, I was saying, Dennis, there'll be a lot more attacking this season. Atletico Madrid. João Felix is starting to show the sort of form that that they obviously paid big money for Benfica to buy him, but I think he was injured last season. He's starting to show his true colours now, and obviously Luis Suarez. I bet they can't believe that Barcelona had let him go cheaply. So and he's joint top scorer in La Liga alongside Lionel Messi. So and they had the joint second. I think they're the second top scorers in the La Liga behind Barcelona. So they're a lot more. Sort of productive in the attacking areas than they have been under Simeone, but it looks like they're going back to a sort of a pragmatic, you get past us tactics.
Here's the ball. What are you going to do with it? Yeah, right. Be back in a second, lads.
All right, mate.
No worries. We're looking forward to your return. For this, honestly, I think this second half, you just needed an extra body in here, and I think things are going to start turning interesting now.
Yeah. I think Tuchel will probably just leave it for first 10-15 minutes, and as you said, you've got plenty of subs. You've got plenty of subs, Chelsea.
Does it appear that Giroud's a little bit isolated up top at the moment, or? Yeah,
he's barely been in it. So for him and Werner had a couple of good passing exchanges early on, but he's barely had a kick really. I mean, Savic and Felipe have defended really well against him. I'd say. But me and Dennis were saying, this Stefan Savic. I mean, from his Man City days, he didn't look.
Oh God, yeah, he's starting.
Do you know what I mean? And then since he left there, he's gone on to be a top class defender.
Yeah, because I know there was because he got brought in. What was it? First title defence under Pellegrini, didn't he? Or was it year before he got brought in? Played.
It was around that period. Yeah.
And then the Stasic got brought in to replace him. The Stasic came from Fiorentina. They put Savic in there, and over the course of the career, Savic has gone on to become, I wouldn't say twice the player, but a much better player than Nastasic, who again was another again, going back to turning conversations back to football manager. Another player that you bought him on loan in Football Manager 14, he was solid for you, you know. So there we are.
Looking at the other result, obviously another dominating
Lewandowski.
It looks to be. Do we think they're going to run away with it again this year?
Hard to look past them. I mean, obviously, Man City, you know, in the Premier League, they're looking awesome. But in the Champions League, you know, for whatever reason, Pep Guardiola the last few seasons hasn't quite got it right, has he? Just strange tactical decisions, especially I think it's Lyon they lost to last season. So yeah, I think them and Man City, I'd say, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I wouldn't mind. You know, I'd like to see City, you know, get to the final and win one, just based on the quality they have and obviously the quality of their manager. But for whatever reason, it just never works out for them. And you know, against a team as well oiled and as experienced in that big stage as Bayern Munich, I mean, you put them up against each other in a final, you'll get a good game, but you just think Bayern might edge it.
Yeah, I
still have nightmares about Bayern Chelsea final 2012.
Same day as the West Ham playoffs.
Well, I know, because I was absolutely buzzing from that. And again, I mentioned that I have no real problem with Chelsea, but I got caught up in the moment. Like, second year university, I lived with a Liverpool fan who had loads of Liverpool supporting mates from across the road that came over. And obviously, they bloody hate Chelsea because of the rivalry they had over, you know, last decade in Champions League. And everyone was buzzing when Bayern Munich went 1-0 up late on, and then Drogba equalised, and the penalty just felt bloody deflated. It was like, I wasn't too bothered, but, but it was always just like, yeah, great. But
all I can say is that I bet Sam Inkersole from Football London is regretting his transfer over to Chelsea. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I don't know. Apologies if this is what you're touching, but you know, Atletico's, it's, you know, about time they won a Champions League. They've been finalists twice under this current regime, and you know, regularly the nearly men of Europe. I think similar to, you know, Bayern Munich in 2013 when it was like, come on, they've got to win one. You know, we could be getting to that territory.
I mean, earlier this season they were running away with La Liga. Now that's becoming a lot closer now. So it'd be interesting to see if they get any silverware this season.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. They've certainly got the squad, they've got the manager, so yeah, they've certainly got the credentials. He's won the league before Simeone, so I'm sure, especially with the way that Real Madrid and Barcelona, they're going through a transition, both clubs, aren't they? So yeah, I think it's a brilliant opportunity for them to win the league this season.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they've got some quality attacking options as well. You know, Lamar, Correa, Suarez, just, you know, so much talent on that team. So you do think they deserve to get some silverware, and hopefully they will end up with some at the end of the season.
Yeah, we'll see how they get on. Got to get past Chelsea first in this round. That won't be easy.
Corner Atletico at the minute.
That was your started again.
26 or 27 now. Lamar swinging it in. Oof. Free kick Chelsea. God knows what happened there.
Underway. Lamar takes a corner. 1 minute you're on, Dennis.
Doesn't say in the top corner. We're seeing a replay. There we are, 47-15.
I'm about 10 seconds behind you. What about you, Charles?
Probably 20 seconds behind. Gonna try reloading it.
As long as we're roughly around the same time. So you guys on the West Ham way, sometimes you're like watching a game from 5 years ago. That's how far away you guys are from some of them.
Okay, I'm about 47-30 now.
Yeah, same. We're exactly the same time, Charles, me and you.
All right. It's all right. I'm sure we won't be hearing any excitable screams from Dennis if there's a goal.
No,
unless it's Atletico, of course.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be more excitable than who was it? Paul Parker when
Oh, it's a goal. Oh yeah, they've scored.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't even exciting. It was excitable as that, Chubbs. Oh, it's a goal.
It was like, oh yeah, what was it? It was like, oh yeah, they're all over them. Oh yeah, and they've scored.
Yeah.
Then that was it. Just silence.
I think that was it when Arsenal played. Who was that team? Graham Potter had Ostersons. I think it was that one.
Yeah.
Absolute timeless classic.
Well, Lazio are just not having a good night, are they?
That's tight. It's tight over, lads. I think on that one. Oh, was that an own goal? Christ.
That's home as well to Bayern.
Yeah. It's probably the worst tie Lazio could have got, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Without
Suarez has gone down there. He's dived there, isn't he, lads? There's no getting away from that.
He does it every game, though. He always does that. Honestly.
That's because the quote is like, what are you doing?
Oh, he's down. Oh no, it's not in this time, is it? No.
No, that is Suarez. He's been taking one of the nuts there. It almost looks like.
No, Suarez went down. Yeah,
it was him again.
That was more of a foul than the previous one.
Again, little bastard.
Is that meant to be your lead judges?
It needs a bit of work. But
does need a bit of work. Yeah,
it does need a bit of work. It doesn't help that I was struggling to get my hand in the way the screen goes. Like, like this now.
Dennis, aren't you so lucky that you've got all the others fine-tuned?
What?
Jorginho's got it. Alonso out on the left.
It's only my Tom Hardy that's fine-tuned, mate.
It's better than your David Sullivan's anyway.
The David Sullivan's is meant. The David Sullivan. That's part of the joke. The David Sullivan's meant to be a caricature of David Sullivan.
Mount. Oh
no, it comes to nothing, mate.
Did get a little trip there, Mount, but I think it was after the ball left his foot.
There's Rudiger. I have to see the amount of touches Chelsea players have. Rudiger's got to be up there with the amount of touches he's had this game so far.
Well, apparently they made something like 400 passes in the first half.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. But unfortunately for them, didn't create a huge amount. That's another corner.
Well, that's the thing, like Atletico obviously set up to let them have the ball because they don't mind they have the ball.
Exactly.
Lazio have got one back.
Oh, hey. Comebacks on.
Paulo Nesta. Is it Nesta's helping him out, as is Paulo Di Canio,
They only need to overturn 4 away goals.
All right, back to this game. Mount's about to take the corner.
Atletico countering where I am, mate.
You might need to take the lead, Dennis, on this then. It
wasn't a good corner, lads.
No, it wasn't.
They're now doing the little triangle passes. Atletico have got a little bit of zip about these passes now. I think Simeone's possibly put a rocket up their backside first during half time.
Good play from the back from what I've seen. Yeah, got a free kick now.
They want a free kick, but they're playing with a bit of pizzazz, a bit of bling bling, Okay, maybe bling bling's not the way to say it, but you know what I mean.
Carrera's done well there to get a free kick.
Oh, and they've just bodied someone, but I think the ref's telling him to get up. Number 14, Lorente is not.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah, he's just gone down. He was body checked by Alonso there.
That was bad, but needed to happen. He was through.
No, is he going to be carded there?
No.
I'm surprised they're not. There's been a yellow, is there, so far? I think
Mount, I think I saw on BBC, got a yellow.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, he did, yeah.
Correa for Lazio. Come on, Lazio. Let's have a comeback.
What minute are you on, Dennis?
32 seconds, mate. Sorry. 52-44, coming up to 53. Oh, Mount has done someone there. Oh, that's a killer ball to Werner.
About 10 seconds ahead of us.
I think that Savic has just done it.
Oh,
whoa!
Mount.
not Savic. It was number
Played by
18,
Mount.
Philippe. But yeah, Mount's done really well there.
What were you saying about
what a challenge!
Dennis?
What an interception that was.
Oh no,
No,
I was
wasn't you,
regurgitating what my mates were telling me. I don't watch Chelsea.
Felipe with the interception at the near post.
Felipe, not Savic. I was close enough though.
John Terry special at the near post. A great
Brilliant.
play by Mount and lovely through ball to Werner, who did the right thing, but one intercepted. I think both teams were trying to quicken it up, lads, didn't they? We're seeing it with Madrid at the back, and then that pass, that move in general by Chelsea, trying to quicken the play up.
Just impeccable defending from Atletico, though. Just so well structured.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think the best players on the pitch have been Savic and Felipe, I'd say. Madrid's defenders, centre backs.
That's why that Mount run was obviously a big chance for them, because if you're going to score against them, you're going to have to score against them whilst their defence is, open.
Yeah, also from set pieces. I mean, the corners, Dennis, the corners were pretty rubbish in the first half, weren't they, from a Chelsea point of view?
That corner we had earlier weren't an awful lot better.
No.
They're running through midfield here. I can't tell who that is. It's Kovacic or Mount. But
I've still got Jorginho on it at the moment.
I'm sorry, I just can't tell who it is.
That's Kovacic running through. Giroud.
Unless I see the numbers, it's hard for me to tell who's who. Sorry, mate.
Someone's not been watching Chelsea. No, I'm joking.
Mate.
Alonso's
got shot from distance, heavily deflected. Black grabs it. Top keeper work. Could have been a potential banana skin there. He's going out for a corner more than a goal, but
cuts inside. Yeah.
It takes two deflections, which take it away from goal, and Oblak does really well to just take the pace out of the game, slow it down, and allow them to regroup.
Shaka Hislop.
Yeah, he could have played it early. There were people screaming for it. And Chelsea really poor pass, trying to counter from the back. Atletico have a free kick on the halfway line. It's like throw in halfway line. Herma, Soko, whatever his bloody name is taking it. Suarez, beautiful chip ball to Llorente, who's passed it forward to someone, who's dropped it back to Suarez. And it's a brilliant block by Christensen. More luck than judgment,
just about to watch that. Suarez, what a block. What a block that is. Yeah.
More luck than judgment, because he's in the right place, but you've got to be in the right position to be there, so he's made his luck there.
Yeah, it's good. If it was a good cutback by Carrera.
It's funny you mentioned Shaka Hislop. It was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, was it?
Remember watching him at the Millennium Stadium?
In the FA Cup final. Carrera about to take the corner? Or has he already taken it, Dennis?
I don't know. 1 second. He's definitely taken it.
That doesn't lead to anything. Terrible. Yeah, the set pieces by both sides have been awful. Absolutely awful tonight.
Rudiger does very well. Llorente again was going to play Suarez through off the last man. Atletico are starting to ask questions of Chelsea's defence.
Starting to win the ball back a bit higher.
They're equally, Chelsea are getting very eager to get it out down the wing. Again, I think some of their younger players might be losing a bit of composure here. Specifically Rudiger and Christensen when it comes to getting the ball out of the danger area.
Sometimes you've got to go old school and just get rid of it. There's Kovacic. Jorginho. Nice Piliqueta. Hudson of the way. What defending again? Mount trying to take his man on. I think it was Hermoso.
There's a lot of good pressing by Chelsea, but Atletico on the counter again. Felix has it, and he's played through Lamar, and Suarez is in acres of space here, but Chelsea done well to get the numbers back. Christensen heads it out. Felix with an overhead kick that goes into South Africa. That's how far away that was.
Just better watch that coming up. Felix. Yeah.
But João Felix's layoff to Lamar.
Not as a forward, Pete Tennis.
Look, mate,
the
I had
director
to make a
just
quick
got the
decision. If Charles remembers, Angus's game on Saturday was comparing Spurs shots to where they've gone along the
right.
equator. So I thought I'll pick South Africa because that wasn't said. But everywhere you got to pick places from the southern equator.
Southern Hemisphere, yeah.
We started off with it, not going to do the Australian accent, but it's in my back garden now. And then I was like, no, I think it's in New Zealand, mate, and went from there.
Anyway, Jorginho's got it. Tries to find Hudson-Odoi. Keeps it in. Oh, another corner. Can they make the most of it, Chelsea?
All Blacks currently marshalling his defenders. Mount's going to take it. Not sure it's in the D, but I don't think anyone's going to care. Rudiger is currently headbutting someone's hip in possibly one of the most bizarre pieces of shithousery I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
now the ref is lecturing everybody.
Don't go
Wait till you
long.
see it; it's weird.
Oh yeah, God, you weren't lying, Dennis.
It's like when Homer headbutts the bloody zookeeper. Well, it's nearly paid off because Chelsea had a free header there and they all missed it. Jorginho, Lugo ball, Oblak has it. Comes to nothing, but Oblak goes early. Oh, Suarez has absolutely had someone's pants down there. I don't know who it is. Atletico have gone from a shot from distance.
Great kick from Oblak.
Suarez is holding his face.
I've just got Oblak kicking it forward.
I don't know who it was, but he has someone's pants down here. Kovacic.
Attempt from the halfway line.
He takes a good whack on the face here, Suarez. Actually, no, he doesn't. But
No,
he
he
makes out
doesn't.
that he does.
No.
That's the Suarez we know and love.
That's
I accidentally bit his elbow.
Oh my God, nothing.
Nothing in that at all.
No, it looked so much like he did from the first angle, but then you watch it face on. It's like, no, he.
I don't know why. I mean, he's a lot stronger and quicker than Kovacic. I don't know why he's messing about trying to. I don't know what. Just get the ball, Louis. You know what I mean?
But again, the game is if he gets a booking, he misses next game.
Kovacic. Yeah, if he gets a yellow, yeah.
Suarez probably has a mental check on which players to go down around.
Look at that. 440 passes completed to 152.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I think the most important stats is the scoreline.
Yeah, passes don't win games.
And Simeone is going to try and shit house his way to a 0-0, I'd say, or a 1-0 win. Which I can't really blame him, to be honest. They're technically the home side. No need for him to really open up, I'd say.
Korea is feeling his hip quite badly. I think he might have picked up a knock.
He just ran it. Did he just run into Rudiger there? Yeah, he just ran into him.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, that hurt me. So
Yeah, he just ran into
Felix has taken a bit of a kick in there, but refs played on. Lamar's cut inside on someone. Can't make out who it is, but great crossfield pass to Llorente. And Atletico have somehow got a corner out of that. Somehow have managed to bumble their way to a corner.
Let's see what happens there. Carrera.
Rudiger is very
it comes off Alonso.
But Rudiger's not happy. Not happy with the decision, but not happy that they've given away a corner.
A bit of a cheap one there. Let's see if Atletico Madrid can make something of it.
They've played it short. Koke nearly gives it away. Oh, and they have given away. Oh, well, that is cynical. That's got to be a booking.
Who for?
For Atletico, someone was about to go through there, and Savic, I think it's Savic, just pulled him down.
Werner was through there. That's got me.
It's a yellow card because it's in his own half.
That's Savic, was it?
No, it's Llorente. Again, one number out. I'm only seeing numbers, mate. But he was through, but he wasn't the last man, and it was his own half,
Llorente.
So it's not a goal-scoring opportunity. You can't say it.
It goes down cheaply, but it is a foul. Tries to flick it over. I don't know what he's trying to do there. It's like when Rio Ferdinand tried to flick it over Craig Bellamy a few years ago.
Only a few.
What was it? 11 years ago?
More than that, but yeah. Chelsea are on the break here, but it's a terrible pass by Mount.
Oh, let's have a look at it. Azpilicueta's got it.
Is it Azpilicueta then? I don't know who it was.
Oh, Kovacic plays it out.
Whoever it was, one of their players.
Disservice to Mason Mount there.
I don't know who's who. Right? I think Giroud is the only distinctive one I can pick out because of his shiny hair. All right. I tell you what, I'm not too bad with Christensen and Rudiger. Although I got Christensen and Alonso mixed up a few times. Oh, João Felix is through, but he gets side down. That's got to be a booking. That's got to be a booking. If the other one's a booking, that's got to be a booking.
So ref gives a free kick?
Gives a free kick, but Jorginho's going in the book.
The pace that Felix had on that run. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Jorginho and Mount have been booked. They're going to miss the next leg now, mate.
They missed the second leg.
Yeah, Jorginho and Mount are missing the second leg. Apparently, Mount's already booked, according to commentators.
Yeah. You said that earlier, Charles, didn't you?
Yeah,
I missed that. So, but yeah.
Oh, that's a proper foul. That is.
That is a foul he has to make. But if the other one's a booking, that is definitely a booking because that's more of a foul. I'd say.
Yeah, that's more of an orange. That was an orange. That one.
That was one more when you were off, mate.
I think it's time for Tuchel to make some subs, lads.
Oh, well, Simeone's also been booked during that.
Yeah.
No surprises there.
Not the first yellow in his managerial playing career, is it, lads?
Exactly, no surprises there.
Would you guys make some subs, guys?
Yeah, definitely.
To try and get the winner?
I think Chelsea need to
We're
get...
going to have to see who's on the bench first.
Well, they've got Havertz, Ziyech, Pulisic, Abraham.
And Atletico have got Torreira, Dos Santos, Dembele, and other names. Yeah, I mean, Abraham. I would bring Pulisic on. You need Pulisic 1,000,000% will be coming on for me. Havertz maybe for Mount pure or Jorginho purely because, again, with the player, the fact they're going to miss the game next, their head could go a little bit. So therefore, maybe bringing Havertz on for one of the other for a player of a point to prove. But with regards to Chelsea's style of play, I cannot possibly comment because I don't know. I'm doing this ill-informed. So Chelsea fans watching, if your blood is boiling by my comments, I do apologise. I mean no offence. I'm saying this from a purely game psychology point of view that, the players on bookings might lose their heads a little bit.
Well, I think you need another striker up there with Giroud if Giroud's been that isolated. So you've got to bring on someone like Abraham.
Legitimate question: can Pulisic play wide left? I'm asking you genuinely. Yeah, bring Pulisic on, put him wide left, put Werner up top with Giroud.
Yeah.
Open up the midfield a little bit.
Werner being a lone striker.
Well, is Werner? Poor touch. Poor touch.
It is a poor touch.
I think
Pulisic is the difference that could make the difference today. He's the
playmaker that you need to bring on. But I think you need if Giroud's that isolated, which he has been.
Again, sticking wide left, put Werner up top with him, mate. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, take Werner off and bring on Abraham.
Yeah, Abraham would be a great option off the bench.
Well, they're bringing on number 12 for Atletico. You're going to have to tell me who that is.
That's Renan Lodi
Dos Santos.
Any relation to Giovanni?
Probably not.
You're a bit too young to know about Giovanni Dos Santos, Charles.
No, absolutely know who he is. Mexican legend.
The street. Charles from the streets. He knows the Santos.
Don't offend me by saying I don't know who Giovanni Dos Santos is. Honestly.
Oh. That mess up now. He's going to come on. Who's going to take off Simeone? Mendy's got it now out to Rudiger. Committing more bodies forward, Madrid in that press, aren't they? which we've barely seen in this game.
1-0 overhead kick by Giroud.
Oh!
It's offside.
Oh!
Is he offside?
It was beautiful.
Yeah, he's offside. It's a great goal, but it's offside.
That's proper techers by Giroud. Not for the first time in his career.
He's a great finisher, Giroud. Like, you give him a chance to put it in the net, and he's going to do it.
Yeah, he's took that really well.
But
unfortunately, offside. Ball in by Alonso, not cleared. It's just that flick there from Mount, is it?
I'm not sure who it was, but yeah, I mean, better from Chelsea. It's what they need to do. Hit the defence when it's down.
Yeah, that will come about, lads, because Atletico committed about 5 players forward in trying to win the ball back high at the pitch.
Yeah.
Which they've just let Chelsea have it, let the defenders have it all game, and then maybe it's doing that sub. I'm not sure.
I
But,
think Bar was still looking at it.
Interesting. It looked pretty close from what we could see, but no actual replay or anything. So just look. Got the ref.
They're deliberating whether it came off a Atletico defender, because then it would be off onside.
Yeah, it looked to me like Mount had played it forward and flicked it forward to Giroud to go for the overhead kick, but might be wrong.
They're not showing any replays.
Yeah, that would help, but
yeah. I mean, initially it did look like he was in an offside position, but I guess they're trying to judge who got last touch on the ball. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. This would be a priceless goal if it is given.
It'd be amazing for them.
And they're still looking at it by the sounds of things. Yeah, goal check.
Yeah, still happening.
Oh, he really is taking his time, isn't he?
It might be closer than what we thought then, lads.
I think he's starting to walk in a diagonal manner. He's having Kovacic and Koke are hovering.
Yeah.
Trying to convince him otherwise.
Simeone has got gritted teeth.
Yeah. He's anxious, pacing around the technical area.
Game plan goes out the window at Chelsea school.
Yeah, definitely.
Then again, Liverpool scored first. Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal.
Is he giving it?
He's giving it.
On my one, he hasn't yet. Oh, hang on. Goal.
Oh, he's giving it. Oh, what's a goal? What's a goal?
This is the problem with the criticism of ours, that with fans in that
offside.
moment is ruined. Yeah, that moment is ruined. Whereas that could be an iconic moment with fans there.
Let's have a look. Here we go. Replay's coming up.
Yeah, because you've got to show a replay.
In an offside position there.
Let's have a look. Alonso plays it in.
He's tough. I'm not sure about that.
I think he's in an offside position.
Another phenomenal finish from Giroud.
That's an awesome finish by Giroud.
It's a great finish.
I'm sure it was it Mount who played it forward?
Have a look. Oh no, I think it might have been the Atletico defender who lobbed it up behind him.
Let's have a look. Oh, you're right as well. Yeah, you're right.
Instruments of their own downfall.
Hermoso, I think it was. He flicked it inadvertently to Giroud.
Number 22.
Yeah, Hermoso. Yeah, the fullback. It looked like lads that Mount just got the ball before him, but in the end, Hermoso flicked over himself. And Giroud, what a goal that is, lads. And
now we can actually praise the goal.
Yeah. Well, what a finish that is. I mean, we were saying earlier, Dennis, is going to take some strike to get past Oblak, and what a finish that was. And we were saying, lads, do they need to make a sub Chelsea? They might need to keep it the same now. They've got the 1-goal lead, which you'd probably say on the balance of play they deserve it, albeit this hasn't been a classic, but in terms of amount of chances, albeit limited chances and amount of possession they've had, they probably deserve the goal lead, I'd say.
Oh, hello. Let's go on the attack, though.
Felix has the ball and everyone starts drawing a breath. Oh,
João
great little
Felix.
1-2. Great play here.
Lamar
to Felix.
I think we've caught up Dennis finally.
Oh, corner.
No corner, goal kick.
Oh, no, that's a corner. That's a corner.
Oh, we've got Ziyech coming on, and we've got
Kante.
Kante.
It looks like Mount's coming off, I think.
He's thinking of second booking defending the lead, surely.
I think Kovacic is coming off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a surprise. He's on the booking as well.
Yeah,
Kovacic.
cool.
I think he wants to save Kovacic for the second leg. He hasn't
that's
got
right.
booking.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, if he got
He said, right, well, I can't lose him.
Yeah.
No,
So Ziyech and Kante on, and then
because he can play. He can play Kante, Kovacic, and
Jorginho.
No, Jorginho's out after that, picking up that booking.
Oh, okay. No, I thought
what's his name? It's annoying German guy, Havertz. That's it. Don't know why I forgot his name, but they'll play in the midfield next second leg. Surely.
No, why is Tuchel? Tuchel with his mind shirt on in the middle.
1 year ago to the day that I was last nightclub I ever visited. I say nightclub, it was a boat that's turned into a nightclub in Mainz. So they've got it's an oil tanker that's been hollowed out and turned into a nightclub. It's brilliant.
Somebody's looking forward to 21st of June.
I'm saying, lads, Mainz need to win the German Cup if they're still in it. I haven't even checked. West Ham get Europa League. Mainz away. West Ham, on tour.
100%.
Europa League. We're guaranteed Champions League.
Well, that's why we're watching this game tonight. Bit of prep for potential opponents. That's what
I don't know whether you saw. Sorry, Bill. Sorry. I know it's a little off topic, but the obviously Mourinho had some interesting words for us before the game, and apparently Rice said that it was used to motivate the boys. So
that's not great. Not a surprise at all.
Oh, yeah. Atletico.
That's Koke. Carrera. Oh, well blocked again.
Koke was Coke Zero there, I have to say.
Oh, where's that mute? Where's that mute microphone?
Go on, Jackie Weaver.
and I do have authority in this meeting. in this watch along, I do have authority.
Now, Charles is reading this, checking the standing orders.
That's his tactics books at the back. Training ground exercises.
Those are all the books that have been bought for me over the years.
I was going to say that being said, on a tangent, a Labour meeting yesterday, I managed to actually directly reference that. Someone genuinely didn't know my last name. They were introducing all the candidates. They were trying to say Dennis. Can you tell them your last name? I just said, well, you can call me Britney Spears for all I care. I've been itching to use that one.
Oh,
I've had to read them and understand it. I'm trying to get
Lamar's going on the left.
He's
still going.
He is bobbing and weaving. Is
Carrera out to Lorente on the right.
A1-2. Oh no! That was almost electric.
Not quite what they wanted it to go, but Mendy's got it now. After all that.
I tell you what, Kante is a great option off the bench after taking that lead.
Oh, just the man you want. 30 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Chelsea 1-0 up. I need to update the scoreline. I've still got his 0-0.
Oh, hello, Chelsea on the attack here. Oh, nice little pass there from Giroud, I think.
Oh, Werner, Giroud. He's Azpilicueta. He's got a nosebleed being so far forward.
And it's cleared.
Oh,
but shot from distance from someone.
On at Ziyech.
And then Kante. Out to Alonso.
Werner.
Oh, Werner. Tall blonde hair. tall blonde hair
what-
on the left.
what-
What can you say?
What a grab by Oblak.
Grab by Oblak, and I think Giroud went for his nuts there as well.
I think if you offered this scoreline to any Chelsea fan, I think they would rip you
I think
a few limbs off. I think.
Yeah, I tell you what, if they nick a second, it makes a second leg next week very interesting, doesn't it?
No, 100%. Yeah.
Was it 2 weeks? Second leg? No, it's 1
Right.
week. I don't know.
Probably a couple of weeks because there's
Lads,
a
I'm
few
going to have
different
to.
fixtures.
Yeah, I'm
Different
going to have to
fixtures
bone
last
up
week.
on my Champions League next season when we qualify. So
I love
It's
your
not the same.
love your optimism when we qualify, not if we qualify. I fucking love it.
Hey, when you're running for office, you got to say when, not if.
Yeah. Oh, Suarez. He's forced the
Suarez-
corner.
hello.
Him and Rudiger. They're going at it.
Mate, Rudiger is not going to take a
Come
back
away.
step to
What
Suarez.
is Rudiger doing?
Rudiger,
Don't get yourself sent off.
no, but I'll be honest with you, something definitely happened there, and Suarez has previous, doesn't he?
Well, I mean,
how many times has
there's gonna be
Suarez been
anyone.
sent off or banned for stuff? Like,
Let's have a look what happens here.
whether it's biting or racist comments, Suarez has previous. Rudiger slaps him on the bum as they walk away. To be fair, Suarez grabs his shirt and I think goes for a nut slap there. I think he goes to slap Rudiger in the fucking nuts.
I mean, I didn't see anything from
James is
Suarez. He
coming
was
on,
actually
so
pretty
that's my
restrained
question.
from what I saw.
Oh no,
but who knows?
Hudson-Odoi, sorry.
Yeah.
So they're going to go 5 at the back now, sure.
Yeah, without doubt.
Atletico will fill in at centre back or Reece James, one or the other. And
Yeah,
I'm
James.
telling you now, I said this on same WhatsApp group with the Chelsea fans. We picked up a provisional 23-man squad. Reece James, phenomenal athlete, 100% can go straight to the top. This kid,
Who, Reece James?
Reece James. I'm very high up on Reece James.
Yeah, he's certainly got the potential. Definitely. Going to be needed for this last 10 minutes. Koke brings it in. It's well defended again. As I was saying, lads, the set pieces from both sides have been awful. Absolutely awful.
Chelsea is still looking at that potential counter-attack as well for that second goal.
Yeah, and so they should.
Well, exactly. I mean, Atletico are really pushing much higher up now. No, that's not a foul.
Oh, it goes down softly there. Yeah,
Very much.
ref doesn't give it.
We might see a lot of that as the game goes on.
Yeah.
Oh, Chelsea have a chance here. Oh,
Is that Kante?
Charles, how does it feel to be ahead for once? Well, I say for once. Actually, no. We normally used to use going screaming, "Go! It's a goal!"
No shots on target by Atletico Madrid tonight.
There's only been one shot on target all game. Oh no, 2. Oh, there's Torreira, my brother.
No, not true actually. Not according to BBC anyway.
No. Technically, Werner had a shot in the first half.
Apparently, Chelsea have had 4 shots on target.
Yeah, 4 have just appeared. Moussa Dembele's on for Carrera. A few subs by Atletico Madrid. They've got to go for it, really, haven't they?
I'm bringing on my brother in, Torreira, representing.
Moussa Dembele, the 3 times West Ham target.
Suarez, headed clear by Rudiger.
You're once, twice, 3 times the target.
Yeah, I've been disappointed by Atletico Madrid tonight, I have to say.
I do have to say.
I've been, not for me, Clive, tonight.
It's not one of them for me, Clive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apart from those short counter-attacks in the first half, they've not looked a threat at all.
Yeah, well, Atletico looked more of a threat first half, but again, that when I say looked more of a threat, it wasn't hard.
Chelsea are in behind Atletico here. Werner. Oh, side netting.
I was just about to say that. That's a ball by Havertz, that is.
That is the player they signed. Oh,
Yeah, should have done better.
Lads, can we just imagine that pace down the middle? Just imagine that pace going down the middle. That's what they signed.
Went straight outside netting, but it appears to be a corner.
Yeah, it looks like a corner, yeah. Let's have a look at the replay.
I think Oblak just gets a finger on it.
It looks like it does, yeah. He's about to take his Ziyech, is it?
But that's the second time tonight that Werner's been through and had to take a shot from an impossible angle against one of the best goalkeepers in the world because there's no support for him.
Yeah,
and that is the big thing for Chelsea.
I think that was only that effort. I think only Kante was in the box then.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not too sure about that. I don't like how much of a meal Atletico are making of it. And if that's Savic, I'm going to be triple disappointed.
That's some proper Simeone shithousery.
Oh, it's Hermoso's
off. Watchalong on for Atletico Madrid. I've just seen a stat come up, guys. Only 3 players have scored more goals than Olivier Giroud in European competition since 2018-19. That's Lewandowski, missing, and Haaland.
He's a class player. He's a good player,
especially in European competitions.
Yeah, and isn't he like one of the all-time...
silly foul by Chelsea again?
Isn't he one of the all-time top goal scorers for France as well?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I said I think Arsenal made a huge mistake selling him.
Yeah.
I put it out there. And I said whenever he was linked with us, I'd say although I didn't believe it was ever going to happen, but again, quality forward 100% would have taken him. I know his goal scoring record isn't sensational, but he pops up with important and big goals. And he's in my opinion, a very disrespected footballer. I think he's bloody brilliant.
No, he's underrated, definitely. Loved by Montpellier fans after he led them to the title.
Oh, mate, that was magic, that was. I remember being at uni when it happened.
Yeah, same. 2012, I think it was.
Yeah, my housemate was a French student and therefore obviously loved all the French league, although his team was he was one of the Corsican teams. Ajaccio was his team.
Oh, yeah.
Who were in League 2 at the time. But yeah, he was, again, just getting caught up in it. Like, he'd always be pimping the French league to us, and we were just like, it's a farmers league. There's like 4 good teams, and then maybe every once in a while Bordeaux will be all right.
We've got 2 more Chelsea sub here, boys. Havertz,
number 10 and number 29. So
Pulisic as well.
Pulisic, and it's a bit late. I'd have bought Pulisic on much earlier. I think that guy's money.
There's 2 very attacking substitutions.
Take Giroud off the goal scorer.
Has Pulisic had an injury or something?
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah, I was going to say, how is that guy not?
Oh yeah, he's not a starter, I think, for Chelsea.
Kai Havertz is coming on, as is Pulisic. So what is that going to be? Pulisic or Ziyech up top?
Unless he's playing Werner.
Werner, yeah, okay, that'd make a lot of bloody sense,
I remember watching Havertz during the restart when he was in the Bundesliga still, and as a striker, he was just phenomenal. He was exceptional, and obviously, maybe the standard of Bundesliga defending is
Werner.
No,
sorry,
no.
Let's take Werner off. Actually,
Havertz.
Take Werner off.
So Havertz as a midfielder, he's not a striker.
He played striker though. When I watched him,
maybe
he scored quite a few braces.
I was going to say, I know Werner.
Anyway, Suarez. Out for a corner.
Out for a corner.
Yeah. You're a little bit ahead of me now, Bill.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, a little bit. I've just had it now.
They're just showing the replay of the goal. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, correct decision. They took their time, VAR, but well worth it. Yeah, Hermoso. It was definitely his touch. 100%. That is some goal by Giroud.
Some goal, completely flat-footed from the keeper.
Yeah, no chance of Black. Absolutely none at all. Yeah, correct decision. And looks like that's going to be the winner, unless Atletico Madrid come up with something special in the last few minutes.
Yeah.
A goal to Well, that deserves to win any game, I'd say. So come
Yeah,
out
they've
to
just said it again right at the top of the list of Champions League scorers. Fair play to him.
2 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. There'll be a few subs, so I reckon there'll be quite a bit of stoppage
Atletico
time.
are just doing one touch pass, and it's not the time for it really.
Yeah, so towards the end of the Bundesliga campaign last season, he was used as a striker, and so that's why I saw him play as a striker.
Oh, okay, I wasn't aware of that.
Which is why he was so prolific. So I was surprised that, because I didn't know what position he played before, to be fair.
It was a centre mid.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think
beautiful clearance there by someone for Chelsea. Very acrobatic clearance.
Well, they've won it in midfield, Chelsea. Oh, no, that's a free kick.
Oh, they got away with that, Atletico.
Yeah. Coke Zero again.
That's Lucas Torreira, plays it out wide. Yeah, in a good shape, Chelsea, I've got to say, defensively. Not making it easy for Atletico Madrid at all. Yeah, I have to say, guys, it's not been a classic, but what a perfect away performance this has been by Chelsea.
Really good.
They've done the job. They got an away goal. They got a win, and now the pressure is on Atletico to unpick them. I think Chelsea will make a big mistake. Maybe this is more for post-match. Setting up defensively would be a problem.
Oh, there we go. Chelsea have another chance on the counter.
Well, that's Azpilicueta, and that's held again by Oblak. Throws
Again,
out
I'm
quickly
just
to
behind,
Torreira.
so I've got. Oof.
Vitolo, one of the substitutes. To Torreira, about 40 yards out. Oh, it's well defended again by Chelsea, packing bodies in that defence. Jorginho clears it for a throw. Yeah.
At least 5 bodies in that box.
6 minutes stoppage time.
Makes sense with that VAR decision.
Yeah,
the VAR decision did take about 2-3 minutes.
And the amount of subs as well.
Yeah, Chelsea have done a full 5, haven't they?
Yeah, I think they have, yeah. And Atletico have done a few as well.
Atletico done 4, Chelsea done the full 5.
Chelsea will settle for this, keep getting throw-ins around the halfway line. Take this and go home. Start the car.
Territory.
Alonso's got the ball, just waiting for some options.
There he is, Thomas Tuchel, the new Avram Grant.
The worst praise ever.
Hey, he's got the best win percentage, gotta say.
Oh.
That's mental, though, isn't it? That's mental. Against
it's mental.
Mental,
the disrespect that man gets. Just
is Kante midfield? You've just got to keep the ball, Chelsea. This remaining 5 minutes. Is that Havertz? Alonso's got it. Yeah, a bit of keep ball, Chelsea. Can't really blame him, can you?
No, not at all.
Well, don't do anything stupid, Rudiger. Oh, he's done well, actually. He's played. Oh, he's really impressed me tonight, Rudiger. He's right up there for me for man of the match, I'd say.
Oh yeah, Rudiger's been bloody brilliant, you know. And mainly for that little scuffle, if you would, with.
I deserves it just for that alone.
with Suarez at Atletico, that was bloody fun. Yeah. But Atletico were advancing.
They've got the numbers back, Chelsea.
Yeah, they're getting into a good shape. Not making it easy. He's Torreira. He's surrounded by Chelsea midfielders. And they've won a free kick. Just what you want. Just shit out a free kick when you can. And they've done it.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
Oh, so yellow for one.
Is that Lamar?
Let's have a look.
Was that Lamar that took him down? Because that was so late.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it was Lamar.
Oh,
God
yeah.
almighty, that is mental.
On Pulisic, the substitute. Oh, yeah, that's a clear yellow.
Just desperation, isn't it?
Clear as day.
So late. Like,
Well, if he's been frustrated, he's lost the ball quite a bit, Lamar, tonight. Not his finest game.
like if you're going in that late going face on, you might get away with it. From that angle, from behind, diagonally behind and from the side, there's only one outcome. Idiocy. I'm sorry, that is idiocy. That happened at a West Ham game. Absolutely fuming. Chelsea again, they're doing a bit of tippy-tappy, but hang on. Kante's doing a bit of business.
Oh, that's a poor ball. I think it might have been Reece James who gave the ball away there.
Reece James gave it to Ziyech, or however you pronounce it.
Ziyech.
Sushek.
Well, it's up at Atletico Madrid's end. They'll certainly take that.
Just give it. I say give it to he's not on the pitch, but give it to your biggest lump and put it in the corner.
Yeah, keep it in the corner. And they've just given it away for another throw.
About a minute and a half to go.
Chelsea look pretty good for the win at the moment.
Yeah, I have to say they thoroughly deserve it. Pulisic got it in the face.
Massive in the face.
He's been in the wars, been fouled by Lamar, and he gets a ball in the face. Not quite what he's brought on for, but hey, he'll take it. Oh, free kick on the halfway line.
Oh, that looks soft.
But again, similar to what happened at the other end, idiocy. Don't do that when you're defending a 1-0 lead. Just let them pass it to the back, regroup at the back, because they're only going to put probably long balls into this stage.
Oh, my word.
Oh, such a poor free kick. That just sums up the set pieces from both sides. Absolutely shocking.
Oh, terrible. He slips as he takes it. They give him a bit of an out there. He slips as he takes it.
They haven't slipped for all the other ones, though, have they?
No, I'm just saying in that one, he slipped. It's not like us against Southampton where we load the box up, play it short, and it's a Southampton throw in, like, you know.
Well, James clears out on the pitch. They win another free kick, and that's probably it, lads, I'd say. That's just what you want. Free kick, 15 minutes to go.
15 seconds.
15 seconds, rather.
I was about to say. It's a lifetime.
I think even if there was another 15 minutes, lads, I don't think Atletico Madrid would score.
It looks like Reece James has taken it.
Oh, yeah. Was he carded there?
No. It's a high boot, but it's a genuine attempt to block the ball.
That's it, all over. Full time. Atletico Madrid 0, Chelsea 1. Olivier Giroud with a fantastic overhead kick. Checked for offside by VAR.
All the romance of the European footballs I've got taken out of it by a 3.5 minute VAR check. But if fans were in and I was a Chelsea fan away, that the buzzingness of that would have gone. But
well, at least the right decision was made.
And it wasn't. To be fair, that it may have taken a bit of time, but they did come to the right decision. It would have been very unfair to disregard that goal.
No, but I think it was the least they deserved. Chelsea, I think they were by far the better side, albeit it wasn't a classic, not a lot of chances.
It wasn't a classic, and if Atletico, it'd be the other way around, and Atletico had got a goal, Suarez had done that, or whomever, I think we'd probably be having the same conversation, and that it wasn't a classic, but Atletico were the better side. I think the thing that separated them fundamentally was the goal and Rudiger's individual performance at the back.
Yeah, he was awesome, wasn't he?
Mm.
Yeah, well, I think all Chelsea fans will sit up for a 1-0 and then go home, and that's all they got. 1-0 Charles overall.
Yeah, I mean, Tuchel's come in and done a very good job with Chelsea, who obviously kind of lost a bit of direction on the Lampard, but yeah, he's come in, got some really good results, and yeah, Champions League is still a possibility for them this year, especially if they get knocked off by another team and have to play Europa League next year. So they'll be wanting to do as well as they can in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. Well, still second leg to come, so still got plenty of hard work to go. Dennis, your thoughts overall? It was, as I say, it wasn't a classic.
Yeah, thoughts overall, not a classic is a bit of an understatement. Not a great goal. We had a great goal in it, but not a great game. Moment of magic, but ultimately Chelsea did create the chances. The two opportunities were, and I had to shoot from ridiculous angles. But he showed what he was about, getting on the ball, losing his man, and running forward. Atletico, terrible set pieces, let them down. I think probably the best chances were going to be set pieces because they were struggling to break Chelsea down. And every single time, as we commented, the balls in were just not good enough.
Yeah, well, Atletico have really got to step up if they were going to get through. Obviously, they've got to score now. That's
They're not a team that goes down easy, though.
No, yeah, Chelsea still got hard work. It's only 90 minutes.
Just ask Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
He's still crying about it.
Well, it's quite about a lot this season, isn't he? Jurgen Klopp.
I prefer not to speak.
Yeah, yeah, but no, I think pretty much the perfect performance you're going to get from an away side in Europe. So Chelsea have done well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chelsea fans will be happy tonight.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, well, thanks for joining us, lads. Wasn't a classic, but we got through it.
Yeah.
It was worth it for that fantastic finish.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and join us for the Arsenal-Benfica watch-along on Thursday. We'll see you then. Bye for now.
See you in a bit.